What's up, everybody? This is Retro Gamer Ranting. How are you doing? I'm doing fine. This is the 20th anniversary. This year marks the 20th anniversary of the mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Honestly, I remember watching the Power Rangers back in the day. I will admit it. I remember the old school, the first incarnation. I probably kept up with it until the first Power Rangers movie with Ivan Ooze and stuff like that. Never really kept track of it after that, but I do remember the Power Rangers. I, for one, never really got into the Saved by the Bell storylines mixed with ninjas and aliens and giant Zords. So I always enjoyed it when the flavor of the day monster would show up and get turned into a huge flavor of the day monster, and the Power Rangers had to call forth their Zords, beat the crap out of the giant monster. That was always my favorite part of the show. Everything else I didn't care, and the fact that the monsters were really freaking goofy. But that was about it. So imagine my surprise back in the day when I went out and rented a game for the Super Nintendo because Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Fighting Edition. Yeah, I know, not a very inspiring game. They probably could have thought of something more hype than that, but they just kind of figured Fighting Edition. And I know that there is a lot of other Mighty Morphin Power Ranger games out there. There was a side-scrolling beat-em-up one on the Super Nintendo and stuff like that, but this one is a one-on-one fighting game, and what I enjoy about it is it gets rid of all the bullcrap and it lets you play as Zords and monsters and just go have a knockout, drag-out fight, and that's what's really cool. So, to contribute to the 20th anniversary of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, this is my favorite Mighty Morphin Power Ranger game. Now, I am not at all the leading expert at Power Rangers. Don't expect me to sit here and drop some lore or anything like that. I'm just going to review this as it is. A really fun one-on-one fighting game. You have your standard modes here, your story mode, your versus mode, and that's pretty much it. Other than that, it's pretty vanilla. But that's what you expect from a one-on-one fighting game. The cast of characters include the Thunder Megazord, the Mega Tiger Zord, the Ninja Megazord, and the Shogun Megazord, along with Lip Syncer, Silverhorns, Goldar, Lord Zed, and the secret boss, Ivan Ooze. All of them have your typical Street Fighter-like special moves, and also a super move. What makes this fighting game interesting when pulling off special moves compared to other games is that there's a special bar underneath everyone's health bar, and it's constantly filling up kind of like you would do a swing in a golf game. So think of it in the way where if you want a strong swing with your golf club, you would want it at its full strength. Or if you just want a medium strength one, you'd get it in middle strength. Or if you just want a slow swing, you'd get it right away. So that means if you manage to throw a special move at full strength, you would get a extra powered special move. If you get it when the bar is empty, then it'll be the weakest kind of special move. Now, the benefit to getting it at full strength is not only will your move do more damage, but it'll set your special bar to the next level. There are 3 levels. Once you get to the 4th level, then you are able to do a super move. And all of your special moves for a short period of time are at max strength no matter what. That's an interesting mechanic, and while I'm no connoisseur of fighting games, I haven't actually seen it since, and I think it's kind of nifty. It makes you kind of weigh how you're going to do your special moves. Do you want to wait until it's full strength, or do you just want to spam the lower strength ones? Ultimately, when it comes down to it though, it's largely ignoring because, well, when playing against the computer at least, the AI isn't exactly the smartest there is. Even on the harder difficulties, I didn't have too much trouble. And usually you could find some cheap strategy just doing a normal strong attack over and over on an enemy in order to win, once you figure out their patterns. That's why this game is much more fun to play with another person. There's more elements to it, they are more likely to block, and the fact that you are jostling for the strongest special moves is pretty cool. The fact of the matter is, I was very surprised by this game. You would think it would be a quick cash-in, just like most other licensed fighting games out there or beat-em-up games off television shows, but It has combos, really cool special moves, every character feels unique and different, and the animations look beautiful. I mean, seriously, these guys look really well animated. Now, there is a price to this. The fact of the matter is there isn't really much sound to it. Yeah, there's the clanging and slashing and punching and hitting noises, but there's no voiceover work. It would have been great to have gotten at least a few voiceovers from the show to do the monster voices, or maybe some of the Power Rangers. I know this is Super Nintendo era, but come on, I mean, Super Street Fighter was able to do it, so why can't this do it? So if you're expecting to hear him go, "Oh God, you hit me!" guess what? You're not going to hear it. Two is the music is largely forgettable. Trust me, you're going to be hearing the "Go Go Power Rangers" music a lot in this. So mostly you can just shut that off. And lastly, the backgrounds are extremely static. Now this isn't a big deal, but considering the fact that you're two giant monsters fighting each other, it would have been cool if there would have been some interaction between these guys in the background. Something getting destroyed. One of the levels you're fighting in front of a mall. It would have been great as the match goes on, the mall starts crumbling in the background, so it looks like you guys are causing an impact. Largely, it's just a static picture. So other than the sound and the static backgrounds, is this a solid fighting game? Well, you're probably not going to see it at EVO anytime soon, obviously, but it's quite surprising. I mean, next time you have some friends over playing some fighting games, break this game out and see what the heck happens. Not only will you have a great nostalgic trip, but you'll be largely surprised by just how enjoyable this one-on-one Power Rangers fighting game is. So, in honor of the 20th anniversary of Power Rangers, I give this game a go on and find it on eBay and buy it immediately for your Super Nintendo rating of approval. I should make that a badge or something. Oh well. Till next time, game fans, keep playing, and thanks for watching. Go Go Power Rangers! Okay, I won't do that anymore.